Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Easy breezy, beautiful arena cube draft. I wonder if the arena cube is going to come back now that they have powered cube. Do they even need arena cube? I guess that was the whole point, was for it to try and be its own cube, right? So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I would play it if it does, but powered cube I still think is the way to go. It's just something special about opening Black Lotus, Mana Crypt, Moxes, Ancestral, Time Walk. Holy cow, this is a great first pack. Um, it feels awkward to take Force of Will first. So it really just pushes us into blue really hard right away. It's also Deluge, Thoughtseize, Cryptic, Ragavan, Volcanic, Triplicate, and Woodfall if we see a flash. Wow. Um, I mean, I kind of just want to take the Force of Will. I do like being in blue, so I guess I will take it. I don't know what we get back here. Maybe we're really lucky and somebody passes Volcanic Island. I don't know. I don't tend to draft with people who really um, pick up the what am I trying to say here? Pick up lands very highly. So we'll take Force. Okay. Lorien, there's some artifact stuff going on. There's Odawara, but I kind of just want to take Delta now over Lelia. I do like Odawara and Lorien. Maybe Lorien is better because it pitches. Oh, that's tough. I just love a good fetch land. I think I've got to take Delta here. I'm probably gonna I might want to be in black. And finding any blue land is just really strong. So, okay. Somebody's gonna start getting their Reanimator deck going here. Lorien, Odawara, be nice to see come back. Wow, there's a Brain Freeze. But I think we just take Counterspell. Archon, Plunderer is amazing. Um, See, this is also why Delta is good. It can find Robber and Triumph, for example. Go for the throat, Brain Freeze. I'd love to take Brain Freeze here and just spec, but also I think if we took pack one, pick one, Force of Will, let's just take pick three Counterspell, plus our blue fetch land, and really lean into those colors. Wow, I want to take Verge or Xander's Lounge, but I also really want to take Tameo. I think Tameo is going to be a great card to have in this blue start. And if I take Xander's Lounge, I'll feel more inclined to start taking other colors. Maybe we get lucky and get one of the lands back, but I'm happy to take Tameo. This is a great Tameo start.
This is an interesting story.
Okay, now I'm probably taking Pyrogoyf because it's just such a busted card. There's also Bitter Triumph. I've definitely realized that um, I was not drafting enough removal my last couple of drafts, so I think Pyrogoyf kind of serves dual purpose. It can remove a creature and then is a creature. That's just a really strong effect. More good lands. Bitter Triumph is kind of calling me a little bit, but I think Pyrogoyf is just a busted card. It can close out the game if it needs to. Man, this pack. Miscalc, Third Path, Bloodstained Mire. We're not red enough for Fiery Confluence, but I am looking at it. I'm going to take Snapcaster. We have Snapcaster and Counterspell. And I guess in the very late game, we have Snapcaster, pay 5 mana for Force of Will. I have wanted to see Snapcaster for a couple of drafts now. I think I'm just going to take it. Fiery Confluence, if for some reason it came back, I might take. But also Miscalc and Third Path are pretty appealing to me. Some good stuff in this pack. Snapcaster, what a pickup. Oh my god, probably all the flash targets are in this pack 1. I want to take Bolt, but I'm just going to take Cruise. Tameo, we have Counterspell, Snapcaster Force. I mean, it's kind of an anti-Snapcaster card, but we also have Polluted Delta. I think this is going to end up being a good Treasure Cruise deck. Maybe we're lucky enough to get Fabled Passage back. Bolt, Snuff Out. Man, there must have been some really good cards in this pack. Bolt, Snuff Out, Worm, Treasure Cruise, all still here. Okay. Interesting. Torsten is also technically a flash target. That's wild. Seachrome Coast, Sanctum, neither one of these are fetchable. I could take the Troll if we decide to go into black. I could take Coast or Sanctum. These kind of cards, I think I would probably play white before I would play green. I guess Troll feeds the Treasure Cruise. Yeah, this auto-select knows what's. I'll take the Seachrome Coast. Is that enough for me to want to take No More Lies? This is looking like a very controlling deck. Counterspell, Tameo, Snapcaster Force. What else would I take? I'm not going to spec on Primus right now, although we very much could play Flash in this deck, especially with Snapcaster. I'll take No More Lies. Corey, Relic is an interesting one, but this deck seems like it's going to be pretty low to the ground. Chromatic Star, Duelist of the Mind, Carnosaur. I feel like taking Carnosaur, but I don't mind Duelist of the Mind. I don't really want to go double red if I don't have to. Oh my god, Raugrid Triumph, which I actually didn't think that we were going to need, is what I'm going to take here, because now we can play No More Lies and Pyrogoyf. Really easy, passing Lightning Helix and Generous Plunderer. Okay, wow, that was a sweet pickup. A lot of green cards. I guess I would rather take the Rumble on the off chance that we play a green spell. Wow, Eladomre, Scythecat. Okay, got it. So whoever's to our right is not playing green. I'll take the Spell Bomb. It is playable. We got a Bone Crusher and a Rage. Okay, got it. Well, this is a great deck for Ancestral Recall. Flips Tameo. We can get it back with Snapcaster. Works with Duelist. So cool. Also, it's just an amazing card. It's what Treasure Cruise wants to be. So, what's here? Titania, Ramanop, some good land stuff. Channel, Overlord. I really want Wan Shi Tong to come back. So cross your fingers for me. But I would also take Blue-White Talisman, and I might take Badlands just in case there's a black spell we want to play, or if we care about Domain for some reason later on. But Wan Shi I really want to come back. It's just such a good mana sink. Okay, cool. Yeah, happy with Ancestral. Obviously, will not complain about that. Emrakul, Mystic Confluence, Esper Sentinel. I guess Dark Slick is not what we want. Sacred Foundry, Seer, Grim Monolith. What do we want? Turn 1 Ancestral or Tameo. Turn 2 counter something. or play Duelist. We don't have a turn 3 play yet. And I don't know if we need Grim to ramp us. I guess Tameo makes artifacts, but that's really it, so Urza doesn't look that good. We don't have a lot of ramp for Ugin. Could take an Esper Sentinel here. I think I'll just take Mystic Confluence. I'll take the stronger card. I just don't think Esper Sentinel is what I want to be doing. Let's see. A little bit of green fixing if we wanted it. A lot of green cards in here. Saheeli is not nothing. I doubt Urza comes back though. So there's red, white, Sunbaked Canyon. Really rather take more blue-white lands though. We're definitely base blue. Wow, there's just not a lot for us here. Mana Tithe, Sunbaked Canyon maybe. I'm not interested in a lot of these green cards. Pyroblast is, or Fire Blast is not that great here. I guess I'll take Saheeli. At least it's a 3-mana play. Okay. Red, white, black. Lots of red removal spells here. Looting. Tribal, Legion Extruder. So Tribal Flames. Could potentially do 3, maybe 4. Do we want to splash green or black for anything? It doesn't look like it yet. We have Bone Crusher, Pyrite. I might take Legion Extruder, but I also just might take Chain Lightning. I'm really thinking of Snapcaster Mage here, and I think Chain Lightning would be a fine card. Yeah, that seems good. We'll take Chain Lightning, lean into red a little more. Sundering Titan. Oh, there's just a Fable here. Felia, Giver, Cathar, those are all great cards, but I'll take Fable. Some great land stuff going on too. So we have, looking at removal here, we have Lightning and Pyro, and I guess Mystic Confluence. I do want to keep my blue count high for Force of Will. But I also like Felia, Giver, I like all these cards. I just am a fan of Fable, so I'm going to take that one. Okay, Skullclamp Saheeli is a thing. I know there's a Jace the Mind Sculptor here, which also would just be a really good card. There's Path to Exile, there's Enduring Innocence, there's Vantage, and there's the other 2 colors that we don't have. I think I will take Jace over Skullclamp, mostly because Jace will always draw, and it works better with more of our cards, and Saheeli Skullclamp is a little narrow. Like, we have to have Saheeli for Skullclamp to really do anything. Oh, I do like Currency Converter. I'm probably taking Consult the Star Charts, though. It's another card that can be turn 2 or turn 4, and can also be flashed back with Snapcaster. Kind of tempted to take Ultima, but we've got a whole other pack to go, so maybe we can get something better than that. I'll take Consult. Oust or Burst Lightning? Don't really need green fixing. Ephemerate. I guess I will take the Oust. It just feels like it is, we already passed up on the path. Wow, we didn't get, okay, so somebody to the left of us is taking blue-white stuff. That's unfortunate. So we could get red-black Talisman or Tidebinder. I'd rather take the Talisman, honestly. It's also Overlord, which is super busted, but again, I'd rather stay base blue and splash the other colors. Now there's Seer, Hellrider, Johnny, Dark Slick. I don't think we're doing Dark Slick stuff. I guess I'm taking Seer. Well, I said I wanted more removal. Fire Blast. Crab wouldn't be bad if we were black. I'll take Sunbaked Canyon. A little bit of fixing, a little bit of draw. I guess I'll take Tribal Flames. I kind of want to just take Breeding Pool. I don't really. We just took Seer. I don't think I want Tribal Flames. Wow, look at all this green stuff, man. I'm not playing any of the double green. I'll take Chocobo. Oh, I'll take a red-white land. Okay. Oh, and a free Aang, huh? Flash Flying. That fits the theme of this deck really well. Oh, buddy, what are we doing? Vivi is always good. So we've got Vivi here. We have a lot of cheap stuff to play. Talisman, Seer, Consult, Chain, Ancestral Oust. I would probably take Vivi over Brazen, but I do like the double spells. Glorybringer is really good. It's also just Force of Negation. Obviously Parallax Wave is busted, but I think I want to focus more on blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take the Force. Just, I think Vivi's great, but I'm going to do double Force here. Force of Negation, Force of Will, Snapcaster Counterspell, No More Lies. Aang, we've got counter stuff. So... maybe this deck wants a Time Warp. I don't think I'm splashing black for Vamp Tutor. I kind of either want Wasteland or Spellbomb, but I don't know. If we get Jace or Fable or Saheeli on the board and we turn 5 Time Warp, or even turn 4 Time Warp, I feel like that's pretty good. This is pack 3. We're not getting a Time Walk. I'm going to take it. It feels a little bad, but I don't play Time Warp a lot. I'm going to try it out here. Oh, wow, what a pack. So I love Tar Pit, but we're not playing black. Tameo would have been good with Time Walk. A lot of great lands. Bat. I wanted to take Cannoneer, but I'm going to take Teferi. Teferi is just a stupid card. Plus we can play it and hold up Counterspell mana. So we'll see if we play Time Warp now. I don't know, but Teferi looks great. Yeah, this is just a really,
right on schedule.
Really control-y deck. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I'll take Comet. Holy cow. I really would love to pick up that Windswept Heath. And then another land to find with it. We only have one fetchable land right now. There's Reanimate, there's Overlord, there's Copter, which wouldn't be terrible in this deck probably, Bankbuster, but like, Comet's stupid busted. It isn't always, but when it is, it just wins the game. Windswept Heath. We probably won't see again, but we'll just draft all the busted Planeswalkers. I can't believe LED is here. There's a red-blue land. Man, I wish these were fetchable. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'm playing Pyrokinesis. Is there any reason I should play LED? I mean, I could LED Treasure Cruise, I guess, but that just seems like a bad play. I kind of just want to take Spirebluff Canal. Ended up with a lot of the fast lands, so I hope we just draw them early on. Okay. I want to take Verge, but I'm probably just taking Preordain here. Make sure we do what we need to do. Sneak Attack is finally here for whoever took the World Spine and the Primus and the Emrakul. I would take MacD if it comes back. Maybe we get the Verge back if we're really lucky. But Preordain looks great here since it's a cheap spell for Saheeli and for Snapcaster. This pack has literally nothing for us. I don't think Raptor's doing anything. I could take Touch the Spirit Realm, but yeah, I guess I'm not playing Baleful Strix. I'm not playing Lava Spur Boots. Wow, that's wild. Okay, we'll take it. Prism. How is there a Minskin Boo here? I'm taking it. There's Winds of Abandon. There's Prism.
I've got one butt-kicking foot, so everyone form a line.
How did we get Comet and Minskin Boo? I guess we'll play Breeding Pool and try to play it. Alright, it's not letting me move from sideboard for some reason. So then Generous Ant or Thicket? Yeah, I was thinking Thicket, I guess. It's just a free green source. Overgrown Tomb is green-black. We don't need that. Zenith, Hierarch. I'm not going to play other green spells. I guess I'll take Lavamancer. Look at all this green, by the way. Wow. That's a free green source. I can't believe somebody's just going to let us play Minskin Boo. I'm excitedly offended. There's another free green source. Alright, you got it. Holy crap. Is Timeless Dragon? No, we just ended up with like all the fast mana. This is insane. I don't know. Yeah, sure, Showdown, whatever. Wow, we did get Green-White Verge back. Well, this is stupid. We drafted the latest Minskin Boo ever, and then got past all the green fixing for our deck. What the heck? What the heck? And watch, this deck is just going to lose every single game. Oh my god. Let's check in. Let's go type. I guess we need to go type Planeswalker. So we have Tameo, we have Saheeli, we have Jace, Minskin Boo, and Comet, and we have Teferi. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. So definitely turned into Super Friends Planeswalker control. So I'll play Breeding Pool. That way we've got another green, and it's fetchable green too, if we really need to do that. What are we looking at? So our deck is mostly blue, we knew that. And then it's like a quarter white and red, and then Minskin Boo. So mostly blue. I think we probably want to play another, let's see, Island, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this thing is very accurate at counting blue sources. That's nice. Okay, but I don't want a forest because we have the Verge, the Gorge, the Verge, the Thicket, the Breeding Pool. Yeah, we already have all that. Plus Delta, Confined Breeding Pool. That's fine. We literally only need one green for Minskin Boo. I still can't believe we got past a Minskin Boo so late. God, that it's like Comet, man. It just, I'm trying not to jinx myself here, but like it just wins games. Okay. Got Double Force. What do we not need here? We need Ancestral and Preordain. This stuff is just really good. And Tameo. With Teferi, especially, we need No More Lies and Counterspell and Consult, stuff we can play on the opponent's turn. Force is just obviously going to be good. In general, we could hold up for it, or we could play it. I think because we've got Aang, which is flat flying, I probably don't want Touch the Spirit Realm. I know it's a little more versatile, but like I'm actually looking forward to playing Aang. I almost drafted this in another draft, just as a 3 mana. It airbends spells. So it's basically a counterspell creature for 3. That just seems really busted. So plus we could uh waterbend, I guess, and flip it and just have a big trampler. So yeah, that's cool. Spellbomb, Bone Crusher, what's in the sideboard? There's nothing here that we want. Candelabra, Showdown is probably not better than Jace, Pyrogoyf, Minsk, or Comet. I'm glad we got the 1 Talisman, but I wish we ended up with more. Time Warp might be too expensive here, but man, if it lands, it really could help us run away with the game. Our average curve is 3. It's pretty brutal. So are we playing Jace? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or maybe we're not playing Saheeli. Saheeli actually seems really out of place here. It does make tokens, but that's not what this deck wants to do. This deck wants to survive the early game, drop a Planeswalker, and then run away. So easily get rid of Saheeli. We have 17 lands. We cut Touch, we cut Saheeli. It looks like we need to cut a big card, but also Force of Will is... I'm going to put this in the free pile. Force of Negation goes in the free pile. So yeah, maybe we need to cut. I hate cutting Jace because having that Brainstorm ability could just be really good for us. It also bounces creatures, so it acts like removal. But we do have like too many 4-drops. Maybe we try cutting Jace and see how it goes. We also have 3 5-drops. I'm not too excited about that either. I'm just reluctant to cut another blue card when we have Force of Will and Force of Negation in the deck. Like, maybe we don't play Jace, but it could also just get pitched, as crazy as that sounds. I don't know, we could run 41 and see how it goes. We have 17 lands, we have 10 blue sources, 7 white sources, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in the deck that want white. But we also have Ancestral Preordain, Consult. Do we need to play Duelist? I mean, honestly, it would be pretty good. Committing Crimes happens with Aang. Do we have to commit a crime is targeting opponents? Okay, so Fable would not be committing a crime. Jace, though, can target. Pyrogoyf targets. Mint can boot targets. Teferi could target. And I don't know, it seems like it actually is pretty synergistic. Lightning, Chain Lightning, and Seer target. We have 6 green sources. That seems like too many, but also they are just all other colors that we're going to use anyway. Like, we're going to use white, we're going to use red, so the only thing we need double blue for in the early game is Counterspell. So wow, this is crazy. This is 4 color force. Fun times. So it's, I mean, it's technically 5. That Talisman is not the most helpful, but I think ramp is ramp in a deck like this. Turn 3 Comet, turn 3 Minsk, Pyro or Jace, all that stuff matters. So Debating on whether we play Time Warp or Mystic Confluence. Mystic Confluence just seems so much better. We're not really discarding anything except with maybe Duelist. Maybe because we have Ancestral, we just don't need Treasure Cruise? How else are we drawing in this deck? Teferi, Mystic Confluence, Jace, Fable, Consult. Yeah, you know what? That sounds kind of crazy, but I'm going to take out Treasure Cruise. Because we already have Snapcaster to play things that we've played from the graveyard, so I don't want to go against that. And we have Ancestral, so okay. Be right back. Okay, I'm pretty excited to try this. So, if we need to, if we realize this deck is too expensive, we have Pyrite Spellbomb, we have Bone Crusher Giant, we have like some cheaper removal options. I guess we even have Graham, but I don't think that would be, with Snapcaster, what we would play. So it's nice to know that we have that. We have Touch the Spirit Realm. But I think with Lightning, Seer, counter spells, our Aang, that we're going to be pretty good in the early game, and then try to drop the Planeswalker later on. Plus we have double force backup. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at these 4 and 5 drops, and I'm thinking like, holy cow, we've got a lot of them, but let's try it out. We do have way more green sources than we need, but this one is just a mountain most of the time. Canyon we can use to draw. This one actually is just a forest on its own. Plus we have Breeding Pool, Triome. I almost don't want to play the Verge. We don't need... What would we play instead? Maybe a Plains? So this one's fine because it's base red. The Verges are only going to be good if we can get our Triome out. Yeah, I don't know about this base green Verge. What would I do instead of that one? We've got 10 blue sources, 7 white and 8 red. I might just add another white source. Because that's what this is doing, right? Is that what this did? Oh, it put a Plains in. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. I think I'd rather do that. I don't know, just having base green and not being able to do anything about it seems pretty risky, so... Cool. Cool. We are really leaning into this Triome a lot for some of these Verges, that's for sure. Okay, let's try it out. See what we can do here with 4-color Force of Will. Okay. Well, love turn 1 Ancestral. If we draw another blue sword, potentially turn 2 Counterspell. And then we could do turn 3 Fable. Even if none of that happens, we could do turn 3 Fable. So, I'm going to keep it. I'm really tempted not to play the Ancestral here. Is that crazy? I think it is. I think we're going to go Breeding Pool, see what they've got. I guess they're gonna, oh, I was gonna say, they probably have Mana Tide here. Wow, Snapcaster was a sick draw. Seachrome Coast was a good draw. Play that. We have to discard here, so I think we just discard Chain Lightning. Because we can just get it back with Snapcaster if we really need it. Although, ideally, we're gonna Snapcaster Ancestral. Nice. I'll just counterspell. Generous Plunderer is a great card. Oh, what a good draw with the Canal, too. Okay, love that. Let's go Fable here. Wow, this deck is looking pretty sick already. This Verge is still just red, so they're red-white. They also have a green fixing. They might have Minskin-Boo. So, we'll have to keep that in mind. Flage. I don't think we have a lot of graveyard hate. So, Flage, you have to exile 5 others. Do we want to get rid of the Vantage? We have Mountain. This comes in tapped. Maybe we get rid of... No. I really would like to have the extra white source. Let's get rid of maybe Island Mountain. Sure. I think that's okay. No, because we probably want to play Snapcaster. Oh, this is brutal, actually. Probably gonna draw another island anyway, right? So... Okay, Subbaked Canyon. Play the Vantage. Pass the turn. Now we have Jace next turn, which is pretty nice. Or Mystic Confluence. So... Evora. Evora, Ocelot Pride. Okay. What's Ancestral? Cool. What do we want to do here? We could oust the Ocelot Pride, I guess. They still are a ways away from Flage, but they're going to start discarding with Evora. So how do we do that? We have to play Sunbaked Canyon if we do that. And then we could oust... We could also just hold up Mystic Confluence here and just bounce on the end of their turn. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. They're not gonna do anything. We could, like, Mystic Confluence draw, you know. If they attack Ocelot into the Reflection, we just block. If they have a spell, we Mystic Confluence. That just seems like a good spot for us. And if they do nothing, we just bounce them at the end of their turn, so... Thank you, Ancestral. You've done a lot of work this game. Wow, they are attacking with both. Well, I'll just go with blocking the reflection. They have lightning bolt. Okay. We'll counter the spell and then bounce both of their creatures, I think. Good old Mystic Confluence. Weird that they attacked and let me block and then bolted. As if I wasn't going to block the 1-1 with my 2-2. I don't know, it just seems strange. Cool. Do we even need Snapcaster anymore? Just debating on whether we, like what we do with Jace or Duelist. We have Oust if we just want to start hitting. Maybe that's not the worst play. We could also Duelist Jace. Would be a good way to start getting in for damage too, especially now that they burned their Lightning Bolt. I want to get Gorge online. I think I want to get Talisman out there too. Let's go Oust. Let's go Oust. Let's go Jace. Let's draw some cards. Actually, should we just look at the top of their deck? Yeah, let's just plus here. Keep Jace alive a little longer. Put it on the bottom. Decline. You can have a land. Do we need to attack here? Sure, why not? No, I don't know. We should just play it safe. Maybe I'll get in for 2. Hold back the Snapcaster. Just in case. Their Verge is still only red. If they play a creature, Jace can bounce it. We also have Seer. We'll find our Tri-land as soon as we get a chance. Just pray we don't draw it. Ocelot Pride. Johnny.
I can help you find your path.
Johnny kills this thing.
Justice is done.
Alright, that's easy enough, I guess. Yeah, let's go Delta here. Let's go Talisman. Let's go Seer. Get rid of the Ajani. And then, might as well draw, right? I guess. They can play... Oh, they still can't play Flage. That's funny. 2 cards back on top. Well, we're gonna shuffle and probably play Aang here, so let's put the lands back. Doesn't really matter. And then we'll just pass the turn. Hold up Aang plus fetch lands. Cool. And then we've got Minsk and Boo, Comet. What else do we have to close out the game? So I guess that's really it, isn't it? Those are kind of our winners. But Aang could do some damage. We can keep attacking with Snapcaster. Duelist is actually going to be a way that we can close out the game with Jace, Flying Vigilance, turn. Discarding Rin and 6, that's why they had green. So they can play Flage if they have another red or white source. But then they couldn't kill Jace, they'd have to just like kill Snapcaster. They're gonna touch the Spirit Realm, okay. go ahead and airbend that. Fury? Okay, you got it. Getting rid of the Evora. You can only deal 4. Oh, that's right. Well, they get rid of both things. Okay. Alright, we resolved. So I guess Flage is coming down soon. Alright. Let's find our Triome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's Jace. There's Minskin Boo. Okay. I want to play land for turn. Let's put Duelist Consult back. Because if we play Minskin Boo, we can just hardcast Force of Negation here. So I think that's fine. I guess we could put Preordain back, right? So we play land. We play Minskin Boo. We have 9 mana. Yeah, I guess we put like Preordain Consult back, maybe. And we draw the Consult. Okay, that seems fine. Go land, go Minskin Boo, make sure we have enough blue mana for Force. Let's play green-red that way. Yeah, that's better. Okay, thank you.
Fight the good fight.
We'll make the hamster. We'll make it a hamster that can survive Flage. I'll play Duelist. Which I guess they can kill with Flage, but also I guess they can touch the Spirit Realm too. They can only hit for 3. Oh, but we have Force of Negation. I don't know why I'm worried about touch the Spirit Realm. Okay, alright. Well, let's play Duelist anyway. I don't think we need to attack here. They play Flage, they can't attack with it, they play Touch. I think we just hold back one more turn. No reason to get risky. We've got Minskin Boo on the field, we've got Jace doing work. Like, they're the ones who have to have the answers here. And they have. I'm surprised, actually, at how many answers they've had. Like, never underestimate Boros, right? So... Parallax Wave. That was their whole turn? Alright. Draw, then discard. Decline. Yeah, I think. Wow, their whole turn was Parallax Wave. That's pretty wild. Yeah, good game. Good game. Whew. Cool. Alright, yeah, pretty good deck. I do like Duelist in this deck, actually. If we can get it out early and it survives, and then we land a Jace, and we get to hit for 4. Cool, yeah, that was great. That was pretty much exactly what we wanted this deck to do. We ran through our cards pretty quick, but our opponent also had a lot of removal, so... Look at this beautiful hand of colors, man. Turn 1 Tameo, turn 2 No More Lies. Yeah, this is great. Turn 4 Pyrogoyf, I love that. Alright, Spire Bluff Tameo. Pass of the Tizern.
How am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Oh, I think that was a mistake on their part. I will just still play Thicket here. Eventually I need to fetch. But we'll do No More Lies early on in the game. Let's get our token on. Wow, man, this is a great start for us. Plus Mystic Confluence. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Okay, now I guess we fetch. I'll swing again. Do we really need to play anything other than Counterspell here? I mean, I kind of want to play Duelist, but also we could just draw a card and fetch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna do something about that. Let's find... I mean, we have to just counterspell, I suppose. So the question is, do we take 2 from the breeding pool? Probably. Yeah, we probably have to do that here. Okay. We'll counterspell the Mind Twist. I didn't want to have to do that, but that's a really good card to counterspell, so... Hieroglyph is getting up there. We could flip Tameo. Tireless Tracker, Mind Twist. I really want to draw some cards. We're playing land no matter what. So, maybe we do that. Maybe we attack. Oh, what am I talking about? Let's play Jace. Put these 2 back on top. Draw the Mystic Confluence, probably. Put Tameo. Plus 2 Tameo.
Library with my life. Think before you act.
Cool. Cycling Unearth, that's a good stock for us. Alright, yeah, this Time Warp might actually be nice now. Okay, I was gonna say, the good thing about Planeswalkers is they tend to be a lot harder to get rid of, so let's plus 2 the Jace. Put it onto the bottom? No, you can draw a land. I don't know if you need it, but it's better than a spell. Let's go Time Warp. Pyroglyph looking pretty good, but probably just gonna draw some cards here. Oh, baby. Wow, I mean, I'm probably holding up Mystic Confluence, so I guess I want to put Ancestral back on top and draw that next turn. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll pass the turn. I mean, it'll suck if they don't play anything, but we can also just draw with our clues, so... Cool. Yeah, I'll just hold more clues. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else. They have 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do want to get Seachrome Coast online. Let's draw. We should probably get Duelist on the battlefield. There we go. Alright, let's put some islands back. This is what we want. Let's play... We have Force of Will, so I'll play Seachrome Coast. Play Minsk and Boo. Make the Boo token. Put the counters on it. I still don't think we attack here. Just in case. Black-green though? I don't know. We'll attack, sure. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're gonna have to discard something. That's fine. We can get rid of, probably Island? I hate to get rid of the Canyon, but with Jace, it's not like we need it for draw. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the Canyon. I think that's okay. So they might think we have Spell Pierce here. Him to Turok. Do we even care about that? Not really. Wow, we got the 2 cards we did care about, though. That sucks.
We will stop evil.
Alright, buff up the hamster. Swing for 7.
Never wins, because it's tiny.
So they're just green-black, discard, tribal. Is there any way we can hit them for more? Pyroglyph needs instant creature, land, sorcery. We don't have a way to put anything else in the graveyard, so alright, we'll look at the top card of their deck, I think. You can have that. Take Force of Negation. Play Island. We'll play Pyroglyph. Pass the turn. Planeswalker Control. Turns out free counter spells are really good. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm having fun with this deck. Control the game until we land Menskin Boo. Duelist so far has not felt very timely. Like, it's felt like there's never a good spot for it to land. That doesn't mean that will always be the case, but just noticing that, like, Duelist of the Mind feels kind of awkward right now as a 2-drop like we'd rather do. I guess that's because we had turn 1 Tameo, so if we don't have turn 1 Tameo it might feel better, but holding up Counterspell on turn 2 definitely feels like the way. Man, I love going first. This is an awkward hand, though. Turn 1 Oust or turn 2 Oust plus Pyroglyph. I mean, it is playable. We'll just play the Vantage. Make them think we're Boros. Mox Pearl. Oh god. Fear of missing out. Okay. Getting rid of Dismember. I guess we can take 2. I'm gonna play Island here in case we draw something for Counterspell. Ooh, Lelia, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly why I wanted to do that. Okay, let's oust the Lelia. Pass the turn. There, Boros. How dare you? Great. Yeah, don't play anything. Go ahead. Alright. We could Pyroglyph, kill the FOMO. Lelia comes out. It's probably not the best play, but it's a play, so. Next turn we have Teferi, and maybe we hope we draw no more lives. 4/5 should be hard to kill. Oh my god, Fire Covenant? You're kidding me. Okay. I guess we're holding up Aang here. So that means I need to play the Thicket. Okay, alright, pass turn. Whatever they play, we Aang it, and then next turn we have Teferi. Yeah. they don't have another source to play Lelia here. You got it, buddy. You do your removal thing. Alright, let's play Teferi.
Sorry I'm late.
Draw card. We could have also tucked their Mox Pearl, I suppose. Untap the islands. It's a bluff, though. Lelia, swing for 3.
Enough.
Whoa, they didn't have anything. That's huge. Okay. Let's draw a card.
Keep up the pace.
Oh, that's a beautiful draw. Okay. Mountain. Comet. Roll the dice. Create some squirrels. Play Fable. Pass the turn. Untap the islands. Just out of, I don't know. Principle. Shut the fuck up. Sneak attack in this pile of nonsense? Yeah, well, we'll set the creature, we'll discard the island. We lose to Fairy. Ugh. We'll sack the, it doesn't matter, I guess.
I'll have a better plan next time.
How do I lose to piles of junk like this, man? Are you kidding me? Fucking Mox Pearl, black-red sneak attack? It's pretty stupid. I don't know, maybe Force is actually a fine card to keep here. We'll decline, then we'll just activate Comet and hopefully get 6. Yeah, we'll just bring the... I don't know, what's better here, Oust or Counterspell? Probably Oust, because Lelia is just going to kill us. So... you can gain a little bit of life. There you go, buddy. There you go, friend. We're just trying to keep Comet alive. They're sneaking. Oh, brutal. Okay, wow. And their whole deck is like also sneak attack stuff. I hate this so much. I hate everything about that. That was the stupidest game. Oh, but good for them. It worked. They made it work somehow. We were the unlucky opponent who got to see that deck function, I think. Wow. I'm running it again. I love our deck. It's really good. Oh my god. Sneak Attack, Archon, Bahamut. Like, what do you do with those cards if you don't draw Sneak, man? So risky. Alright, we love this. We're gonna find something to do. Yeah, well, yeah, we've got every chance to find something to do. This is beautiful. Money says they're playing blue-white. Oop, okay, well, I've been wrong before. Probably just island here. We got a lot of tapped lands, which is awkward. Depending on what they do, I don't know if they're doing discard stuff. Force of Negation seems like a good path. Overlord. Okay, sure. Llanowar Elves, they're doing Sultai things. Yeah, you can take the Phantasmal Image. All you have to do is target that thing to kill it, which is not the best sometimes. Alright, let's Ancestral. Okay, we got some good stuff going on here. We're gonna have to discard. I'm gonna play... Man, we just have so many tap lands. I guess Breeding Pool isn't tapped. Let's go fetch. And then next turn we could play Vantage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably getting rid of Sunbaked Canyon here in the turn. Get rid of Canyon, and I don't want to get rid of Jace. Get rid of Canyon and maybe Consult. Seems fine. Would have been better if we had Moxes in this deck, but say La Vie. They did have a land. It's an I land. Cool. Alright. So they've got like Memory Lapse or Miscalc or something like that. Oh good, we're drawing lots of islands. So do we tap? I still think we probably play Vantage here. And then we can just hold up Force of Negation. We don't really need to do anything else. What else could we do? We could preordain. I don't want to have to pitch for Force of Negation is the problem, so... Yeah, they're definitely holding up some sort of counter magic. So next turn we're going to play Jace, and then... I guess the problem is... Force can't work on our turn, which is really awkward. I mean, we're giving them all the time in the world to do something. Not a fan. If this is a Planeswalker, we're in good shape. Wow, they're just going to hold up whatever sort of counter magic they've got. Okay. Well, then we are probably not going to do... I guess we should preordain first, but I'm worried about what they have here. It's not Wandering Emperor. They just have 4 mana spells, but they'd rather hold up a 2 mana counter is what it feels like. Or they just have a shit ton of removal. I don't know. Either way, I guess I'm playing Breeding Pool now, regardless of what Preordain does for us here. But then we can force without pitching. So again, I'm just going to pass. Because it looks like we're on a 4-color pile. I mean, we are, but they are too, apparently. Yeah, we'll just... So they still have 2 mana up, which means Force gets countered. And then, I mean, we just discard an island, so this is not the worst thing. I'll let them counter the Force of Negation here. Oh, they don't have a counter, so then what are you holding up mana for? So they have a removal spell. I am confused. Let's see if we can get Jace online. Because this thing is gonna have, it's gonna be able to attack, isn't it? I don't like that at all. Let's pass the turn. We'll take the 2, because I hope they cast a spell here. Okay, they don't. Alright, let's just go for Mystic Confluence. I don't want them to have Counterspell, but if they do, this is the time. And then what? We go Jace, bounce the Overlord. Oh, wow. That was pretty wild. Scry 2 draw. We've got Jace. I think we should just play Jace. Alright, let's play Mountain here too. Let's go Jace. They don't have counter magic. Alright, let's draw. They don't have Bowmasters. Comet is a great draw. I think we're just gonna hold up No More Lies, so I'll put Talisman and Preordain back. And keep the Preordain, I suppose. Alright, cool. Good old Planeswalker control. Wow, Bone Shards pitching Vaultborn. Alright. So they just have a bunch of removal, I guess. And then Persist. Alright. Cool. And then Llanowar Elves. Got it. And then Noble. Okay, sweet. Cool. Red. Yeah. Let's preordain because we can do Comet and Lightning. Take Snapcaster. We don't need Talisman at this point, right? Yeah, Snapcaster's just got so many targets. Let's go Comet. But we're not gonna play Snapcaster this turn. See how we do on Comet. Oh baby. Oh yeah. Maybe we just grab Consult, try to find Minskin Boo? Well, I guess at this point we could just grab No More Lies. Is that better? If they have a reanimate spell, it's cheaper than that many mana. I'm gonna take Consult. And then, probably Consult for 4, try to play Minskin Boo next turn. Let's Chain Lightning the Noble. And then pass the turn with some blockers. Look at our little 4-color pile. Hard cast the Overlord. Psychic Frog, I don't think they wanted to mill that. Oh wait, yeah they did, they can get it back. They're gonna try to hard cast the Vaultborn now? Yeah. Alright. Well, oh baby. Oh baby. So we could risk consulting, looking at the top 7, looking at the top 8 for Minskin Boo, which is almost half of our deck. Or we could just Time Warp first. Comet, you are a legend, my brother. Maybe we just take Ancestral here, and then we draw some cards. Duelist looks good. Yeah, and then we could play Duelist and then Time Warp. No tax. Let's just keep activating Comet. Wow. Are you kidding me? Comet is a freaking legend, dude. Thank you. I'll play Ancestral for like the 4th time this game. There's Minskin Boo. Alright, let's play Minskin Boo.
I've got one butt kicking foot, so
Let's make the Boo token. I guess we will hold up Aang here. I want to play Copperline Gorge, I think. Swing with the Duelist. Look at this little pile that we got going on, man. Our little Planeswalker friends, and our Hamster, and our Flying Dude. our counters and our potential reuse of the counters. How many times have we cast Ancestral this game? At least 3, right? If they go for the hard cast on Vaultborn, they should know it's going to be a bad time. Mana Vault. Oh, I don't even know what that is. When this enters or attacks, exile a permanent from your graveyard. If it's a land, repeat the process. So, that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to counterspell that. And we'll draw a card, and we'll discard Spire Bluff Canal. They definitely want to reanimate that thing more than anything. Well, they're gonna mill with the Overlord? We'll decline. Oh, Teferi's joining the party.
Tiny. We are large and in child.
My brother Teferi. 4 through 5. Yeah, we can consult. I don't even know what's left in our deck here. We have Tamiyo, Talisman, Fable, Pyrogoyf, Force of Will. I guess we should look for Pyrogoyf. That could help close the game out a little bit too. Let's consult. There's Pyrogoyf. And then also... Oh yeah, let's grab Force of Will too. Force of Will and Pyrogoyf. Look at that. You'd think this was a constructed deck, man. Holy cow. Let's get our buddy Comet involved now. You, Comet, buddy, not on the floor. Okay. Let's go Pyrogoyf. We also have Seer, which is not nothing. Surely we've got instants in the graveyard. We'll hold up Seer. I'll go Pyrogoyf on them. We'll draw. Drew a Tamiyo. We can get rid of Aang at this point, since we can't really cast it. Hit for 5. Go to combat, swing for 7 and 2. Can't believe we got past Minskaboo and Comet as late as we did, but I will take it all day long, man. Oh, could we have done one more damage to them so that they took one and died to Mana Vault? How could we have done that? How could we have done that? Oh, we could have seared and triggered the Duelist again. Yeah, okay, we could have won that game. I wasn't paying attention to Mana Vault. I think even if Vaultborn lands, like, we've got so much going on this game. Really glad we took Pyrogoyf, man. 5 to the face, and then a 5/6 creature for 4 mana is just, like, super value. Holy cow. Four-color Force of Will, running through the ranks. Playing all the Planeswalker friends. Going to the bank. Turn 1 Tamiyo. Turn 2 Duelist. Probably turn 3 Fable. I think this is fine. It's a little awkward, but also we have Preordain if we don't get a 3rd land on turn 2. So we could once again forego playing Duelist on turn 2 if we need to. But yeah, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, this is a great curve. So blue, red, white, they're doing Ralgrim stuff. Do they also have Force? Wouldn't that be funny? No way are they gonna Force a Will my turn 1 Tamiyo, right? They're really thinking about it though. Wow. Or do they have subtlety? It's one of those two things. The way that Arena matches people up, it's probably Force of Will. They have the same triome we do. Are they doing it? Are they doing it? They're doing it! What did they pitch? They pitched a miscap. How much do we care? I don't actually care, do I? Because then we have to force... No, I'm just gonna let them... I'm gonna let that be a 2-for-1 for us. Like, we played Tameo, they lost 2 cards from their hand. Now we know Force is gone. So... Ancestral, you can have your Actually... I'll force the Ancestral. Yeah, no thank you. I'll play Talisman. I should have used Time Warp with the Force, but I don't know, if we get up to an extra turn, seems like that will be really valuable. Now we just need to draw lands. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, let's go Fable. They Force of Willed my Tameo. Like a total butt. Miscalc Ancestral. Well, we got to get them back pretty early. Question is, do we discard with Fable? I don't think we do. Especially since we can attack with the Goblin, or potentially attack with the Goblin and then this Time Warp, so... They are still up cards, though, which is not exactly what I want to see. What do you got here? Board wipe? White, green, huh? Oh god, what is this? Minsk and Boo? On turn 4? Are they playing... Did Arena somehow find the same deck? Oh. Prismatic Ending. Wow, good for you. Goblin. Time Warp. Goblin. Thicket. Duelist. Pass the turn with Seer. And now we're the ones with the board state, so... That sucks. Yeah, they're just blue-white control, taking advantage of domain. Wow, they are playing Lorien. We'll get right in. Why do they have priority? Solitude? No, there's not even a target for Solitude. Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead. It actually doesn't... I don't think that matters at this point. We have all of our colors, so that's just a 1-for-1. Oh, a baby. Yeah, we have to. Put these 2 back. Probably draw Seer. Play land. Hope they have an expensive spell here. Control versus control. Let's see if we can draw our Comet or our Minsk and Boo. No plays from them is crazy. Alright, we're just gonna plus. We're not gonna draw. Seems like they've got something that cares about that. Oh yeah, we'll definitely put that on the bottom. Cool. Here you go. We'll just keep plussing our Jace. What is the ultimate on this thing? No, not on the Aang. Exile all cards from target player's library, and then they shuffle their hand into their library. Let's go for that. Creature or spell. So Aang literally does nothing here. Do we even care about trying to sear that? I don't feel like we do. Doesn't currently kill Jace, so... Seems pretty easy to me. Do we brainstorm? 'Tis the question. I don't want to bounce the Aang. I mean, if they're just going to keep attacking Jace, I think I'll just keep plussing. This is just like, it's just a neutral for them. They're never going to get rid of this. So, we'll keep tucking their cards in the turn. We don't have to do anything here. Eventually we'll draw... I mean, it kind of sucks we already got rid of Force of Will, but like letting them force our turn one play and then letting them Ancestral obviously was not the way to go. We've tucked their Snapcaster, we've tucked their Reprieve. If they flipped Aang, I would be really happy. We could try to sear it and then No More Lies, any sort of counter they have in response. So... Playing first. Playing land first was smart. Alright, let's go Seer. Cool, we'll consult now. Yeah, I think Pyroglyph is probably the way to go. And Chain Lightning. Oh, Ancestral's pretty nice too, isn't it? Okay. I don't think that really matters for us, but I'm still gonna tuck the Caracas. Let's go Pyroglyph. Hit them for 4. Pass the turn, hold up No More Lies, Ancestral. Tapped Colonnade, alright. Oh, they got something on second main. Touch the Spirit Realm on what? Oh, on Pyroglyph. You ain't the only one with an ancestral friend. Wow, we did draw Counterspell, which is not the right time. Okay. You got it. I don't think there's a way we can get rid of that. Oh, Aang was a pretty sweet draw. Well, let's go Jace. It would be fun to, like, ultimate Jace here, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Let's put back the tapped lands, I suppose. We have 1 white source for Aang. We have Treasure for No More Lies. Actually, I do want to play... And we have red for Chain Lightning. I do want to play one of these tapped lands. I'll put back the islands. And then probably play Sea Chrome... Coast. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have Mystic Confluence, we have Aang, we have No More Lies. Yeah. Pass the turn. We're just gonna activate Colonnade, you got it. Hitting Jace. So we could airbend that. 6/7. I guess we'll go for Mystic Confluence. Bounce, draw, draw. Get those islands back. We wanted them. Really wanted the islands. Ooh, Snapcaster is looking pretty good here. Now we could Sear Colonnade, right? I'm just gonna plus Jace. I think we've got everything we need here. Yeah, get rid of the Touch the Spirit Realm. Jace is so hateful, man. Just Fire Bluff here. Probably just Chain Lightning now. So how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We couldn't Snapcaster something back. Yeah, I'm just gonna Chain Lightning them now. And then pass the turn. Down to 11 in deck. They're down to 18. They're gonna activate Colonnade again. Let's go Snapcaster. Get Sear. And then Sear the Colonnade. Which also gets rid of one of their lands, but like Colonnade is a win con, so this helps us a lot too. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk playing Aang whenever we don't have to. Okay. We can literally almost ultimate Jace. We just have all the counter spells. We don't need to do anything other than just keep fucking with their draws. You can have your planes. Absolutely. It's all yours, buddy. Let's go Snapcaster. Get in for 2. I'm about to ultimate this Jace the Mind Sculptor like nobody's ever done before. No more lies that. Got anything else? Pass the turn. Welcome to the mirror, my friend. They thought they knew what control was. I'm just glad we actually got the win on that after they force of willed my turn 1 play. That deck was good. That deck was good. They had every piece of interaction and removal plus Colonnade. Man, the deck is just so good. It's funny how decks that don't even have Moxes or Lotus can still run really well. You don't always need it. It is nice, but I love that they were just holding on to spells and we were just holding on to counter spells. It just worked out, man. It just worked out. Yeah, this is a great start. We just need one land and then we're off to the races, man. It's a little slow. I don't like being on the play here, but our lands are really good. So, okay. That's an okay start for us. We'll start with the Triumph. Maybe just play turn 2 Duelist. Yep. That seems fine against JVP. Start getting a little damage in. See if they are reanimate or if they're just mono blue. They are, yeah, some kind of. Oh wow, they're like all kinds of stuff. I don't even know what to make of that. Okay. Get in for 1. Hold up Aang. Hope that they play a 3 or 4 mana spell here. Nether Goyf. They did not. Well, guess what? We don't have to either. So we'll swing for 1. Play land, pass the turn. Tashana's Tidebinder. That is a problem. What happens when we airbend that? I'm tempted to just Aang that right now. We could also just airbend the Jace. That thing is getting out of control. Do we care about Tidebinder? It's what is this? It's a 3/2? Actually, I'd rather just let them land the Tidebinder now. We don't want to see that on one of our Planeswalkers. It's tough. This is a tough one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to airbend the Jace here. I will draw a card. We'll get rid of Consult. We have Teferi, Comet, Pyrogoyf. Although Consult pitches to Force really well. Oh, that's awkward. That's really awkward. Yeah, I don't want to pitch Teferi. Damn, that's an awkward. I guess but I gotta keep the land. Alright, you know what? I'm making the executive decision. I'm getting rid of Consult. You can have your Tidebinder as a 3/2. I think we can beat that. JVP, swing for 3. Play Plains here. Let's play Talisman. I guess I'm gonna go for Comet. Alright. We'll make some squirrels. We have 2 squirrels. Comet's probably really safe here. I'll swing for 3. Duelist is also a blocker, so... Jace has to have 5 or more, then you flip it, so we're still, right now, at least another turn away from that. Bowmasters, wow, okay. And they just drew the black for that, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll block. I'll just block with 1. Hole Breacher. Days Undoing. Alright, we'll Force of Negation the Days Undoing. Decline the draw, Duelist. Wow, man, they're just doing all kinds of busted stuff over there. Let's Pyrogoyf the Hole Breacher, hold up Counterspell. Can't draw the Duelist right now. Let's activate. Yeah, buddy! Wow, man, they were just waiting for us to do anything at all. Turns out we were waiting even more. Hole Breacher, Bowmasters. Days Undoing, wow. Wow, wow, wow. JVP, Tidebinder. That's crazy, man. I'm surprised they did. They seemed like they were rushing that game for some reason. They absolutely could have just like kept holding their cards. They didn't have to play the way that they did. That was really interesting. So the question is, do we need Bone Crusher? Do we need Pyrite? Do we need Touch? The fact that Touch is only artifact or creature makes me say no. I think we're okay without the Verge still. Okay, I don't know, let's keep doing it. We're making it happen, man. We're making 5-color or 4-color. I guess technically 5 with the Talisman. We're making it work. This is a really awkward hand. Turn 2, Consult. Yeah, I'm actually gonna mulligan this, I think. Okay, this is better. Probably just putting back Time Warp, I think. That way we have a bunch of cards we can play. Turn 3, Turn 2 Consult, Turn 3 Aang or Fable. Yeah, I think I'm just putting back Time Warp. It would be nice to be able to keep, but also... let's go Thicket. No, let's go Spire Bluff. Spire Bluff Canal against Lutri. Basically played Spire Bluff just in case we draw a Counterspell, which I know is a pretty narrow potentiality, but wow, this is gonna be that kind of game. Okay. Let's go Thicket. Probably Consult into Aang. It'd be nice if we could hold up Consult, but they're just on a control deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold Consult then. We don't have a reason to play it. Let's go Copperline Gorge, pass the turn. We'll wait for them to act. It doesn't look like we're doing anything too great. We can pay 4 mana for a Consult now instead. They're missing land drops, so I'm definitely just gonna keep passing the turn. Okay, they got another mountain. Let's go 4 mana Consult. Oh, they did have mana drain. Wow, okay. Let's go Tamiyo. Hold up Aang, I guess. I really want to play Fable, but... pass the turn.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
They have a removal spell. Bolt, probably? But could be Seer, could be... a Braid. Alright, here go. Do you have anything to do with it? It'd be great if they didn't. It'd be a nice waste of the mana. Stock up. I'm just gonna Aang the stock up, I think. Mostly because I want to be able to get Snapcaster, or not Snapcaster, Fable down. Yeah, I'm just gonna Aang this now. And then let them recast it for 2, and just spend their whole turn stocking up. So if they want to do it again... Okay, you got it. No land again? Please tell me. Oh wow, no, they're... well, maybe still. Wow. That seems really aggressive for somebody who doesn't have any lands. Alright. Stocking up again, you got it. I almost want to force it just so they can't get any lands here, but that is not the kind of game I want to play. I don't think we're going to win off of a goblin token. Not that it won't be good, but going down to no cards when we have 5 cards is not the game I want to play. They did need white mana for something, though. Okay, sweet, good. That's nice. We don't really need the talisman. Is that crazy? We play talisman. I mean, I'd rather draw land, actually, so... Oh, or a force of negation. Sweet, okay. Alright, pass the turn. Okay. Here comes the goblin again. It's the turn. Mystic Confluence. Pass the turn. Mystic Confluence is a great card. Flage. Cryptic Command. Okay. Alright. Cool. 6. Wow, so we can't Snapcaster. What can we Snapcaster back? Instant or sorcery. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could Snapcaster Consult without Kicker. We could Snapcaster on their turn a Force of Negation. But they are probably just going to play Flage. So... maybe we just play Duelists? Man, this sucks. They are, like, so aggressive and it's working, and I kind of hate it. Yeah, Snapcaster Force I don't think is gonna do anything, but I'm not gonna play Duelist into Flage either, so I guess we'll just pass. Man, Cryptic with all this white and red seems really, really iffy, but they made it work, so it is what it is. Also, Flage with all that is impressive. Oh, okay, now we will Snapcaster. Because we can have Teferi hitting the battlefield. That's way too good. I definitely thought they were flaging. They still are. Dak fade in, doing nothing. Okay.
They look like an easy mark. I'm a talented improviser.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Let's slow this down. You know what? I'm not done.
They're gonna Flage. and maybe do something else. I guess we should hit Dak.
Nope, 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 nope.
It's a good sign for us.
A little looting never hurt.
Wow, Ragavan, Goban, look at this pile, man. I thought we were on a pile. Flage. Oh, hitting to fairy and then they have another spell? No. Okay.
Think of one.
They're getting down pretty low. Scry 2 on top. They have 5 in the graveyard. What does this even do? Becomes a 4/3 that they can take an extra turn, maybe. What should we do here? I mean, we're drawing a card for sure, right? Yeah, drawing a card.
We need to move quickly.
Alright. Let's play Comet. Duelist. Well, that's pretty good. Tameo actually would be a nice card to bring back. Maybe we bring back Consult, though. I think I'm bringing back Consult the star charts, yeah. So when this attacks, it deals 3. So no reason to... They're gonna kill Teferi. And then we can untap and pass the turn. I'd rather 4 mana Consult here, but honestly, we're probably losing this game against Flage, although we do have the attack. They'd probably hit Teferi with the Flage. I don't know, I mean, they're just drawing with Dak, right? 13 in deck. Third path. Man, what a pile. Fellow piler. Oh, goodness. Yep, draw them cards, buddy. Down to 11 in deck.
Some juicy gossip.
So, I mean, even bouncing Flage wouldn't be the worst. It gives them, like, a card every turn to ping stuff with, but I don't know. I mean, they definitely hit Teferi with the Flage, right? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Is there anything we could actually consult for? Ancestral, Chain Lightning. No, we don't have anything that's gonna do what we need it to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We consult. Yeah, sure.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
Fairy's gone. They have another removal spell for one of our cards. Oh, sure. Let's see. We've already used Force of Negation. We've already used Force of Will. We could consult for Ancestral and still draw nothing. So, yeah, that just isn't the play. Okay. Good play, man. Pitching Fable? Wow, I don't know about that. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know about it, so... I'm upset at how good their deck that seems really shitty is actually performing. Alright, let's consult. If you got it, play it, buddy. They don't, though. Well, they have something. Okay. Wow, Pyrogoyf. Look at that baddie. probably not getting Chain Lightning against them. I guess we want Pyrogoyf. We definitely want Pyrogoyf. And then we want probably Oust, maybe, against the Flage. Man, we're taking a lot of damage next turn. But No More Lies, yeah, No More Lies actually is probably not going to work. If it's countered, exile it. And if there was any way that we could, they can always pay for it. We'll take Pyro and Oust. And then I'll just attempt to oust the Flage now. Memory lapse is fine. Oh, I guess we already played land for them. Okay. Lelia, they're doing stuff. Look at all this. How do they have so many things on the battlefield? Land. They're about to activate this thing. I hate this so much. I hate how much this is working. I hate how much this ridiculous red, white, blue pile with Pyro and Fury, and they still manage to use them both. Let's see, so we could Pyrogoyf the Flage. That just really doesn't do anything, though. So we'll oust the Flage. Still. We'll Pyrogoyf the Lelia, and then lose. We're at 4, and they have 5 attackers already, so... Wow! I want to say good game, but that was just, like, the most random throwing stuff at the wall game I feel like we played this whole time, actually. That was pretty crazy. Alright, cool. Let's do our... what could be our last one, or we could do 2 more. Or 3 more. Who knows? No, can't do 3 more. That's awkward. Man, we have so many blue sources in this deck, though. But then we've got... yeah, no, we have to mulligan. I can't keep it for Counterspell and Aang. Okay, I'll keep this one, because we've got Oust, and then potentially draw Aang. I'll put Jace back. I hope they mulligan too, but we can only do so much here, so... Double blue Jace. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen for a while, but Comet just needs one of any of our lands to happen, so... And hopefully we do draw blue, that way we can still play Aang. That would be ideal. So... Copperline Gorge? Just start with Plains. I don't think we have to reveal the Gorge yet. Sunbaked Canyon is always untapped, so that's not an issue. Catacombs pass, I love that. Okay, Duelist. Really still want to draw a blue land. They are the most abundant in our deck. Mortuary, okay, black-green. Come on, blue land, please. Oh, DT. Wow, okay. So, are they comboing, or are they just playing DT? It doesn't look like they're comboing with green. But I might still play DT. Maybe. Cool. Well, that's a bummer. Red, white. We have red, white no matter what. So we'll pass. I guess try to land Comet and hope it survives against these colors. That seems unlikely. I really want to get a blue source. Just any one blue source. I would DT for bonus too, I think. Prime time, okay. Well, I guess at least we get to oust the prime time. Still want to draw a blue, so blue source would still be the best thing here, because we can hold up Aang. Alright, deck, I see what you're doing to me. I might actually crack some Baked Canyon to try and find an island here. They're going to draw prime time next turn, halfling into... They can't crack the passage if they want to draw Primeval Titan, Ice Till. And they do have a fetch, but... Oh, they're going to mill the prime time, okay. I'm okay with that. Let's draw a card. We need a blue source, so bad. Wow, alright, you know, it's better than nothing. Inspiring fucking Vantage, my god. Okay, let's pray Comet survives. Five is not bad. So how many... Comet deals damage equal to the number of longer creature or player. We'll get rid of Ice Till. Yeah, okay. So he deals damage, and then it's -2. My god. Inspiring Vantage. What a slap in the face. Also, be nice to draw Minskin Boo here, obviously. Come on, Comet. Oh my god. I'll get rid of Duelist, I think. They just hard casted an Archon. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to win this one. Would have been nice to Aang that thing. Wow, Pyroglyph can almost kill it? That's actually really cool. Damn. What do we need to discard to kill it? Creature, artifact, sorcery, land. Oh, we just need to put an instant in the graveyard. Okay. Alright, I will play the land. I'm not playing the Pyroglyph this turn. We're just gonna have to discard Force of Negation, I guess. So now Pyroglyph can kill Archon. And then we just have to hope they don't have a reanimation spell, which seems very unlikely. But at least they're just totally black-green, so... This is all we can do. I'm not sure what they could respond to this with, but... Oh, brutal! Fucking brutal! That was so dumb! Oh, that was so dumb. No, we should keep Aang, because if we draw blue, we can, I don't know, at least try to do something with it. Oh, but we lose 3. Wow, we lost to a hard-casted Archon. Holy fucking Christ. That is something. That's what happens when we don't draw blue mana in this deck, apparently. That's, the first time we experienced that. You know what? We gained 100 gems, and we had 2 hours of entertainment. And we got to play Double Force and freaking Planeswalker Tribal. So I loved this deck. I thought this was really fun. Um, Maybe it still could have tried to play Treasure Cruise, but I think with all the other expensive spells, it was just much better to not put one more in the deck that we couldn't play early on. If we didn't have Ancestral, I might have played Treasure Cruise. Cool. That was fun. That was a good time. Let's see what our pack gave us. So all the other packs I've won from cubing. Man, I love Snuff Out. Slivers have Exalted? Oh. Wow, I've not seen Exalted in a long time. Solar Blaze. Each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. I guess this is like a real specific instance where if the creature has Infect, like this could technically kill Blightsteel. Because Blightsteel deals damage to itself and it deals damage in the form of -1/-1 counters. I was trying to figure out why this would be relevant when you've got Wrath of God, but there are niche instances apparently. And Unmarked Grave. Okay. Fun! Fun, fun, fun. Man, I want to draft again, but I also probably should take a break. Or when I've not been doing a lot of... I'll take a free Hollowed Fountain, though. Yes, please. What? Wow. The Marrow was vending her wares when the skies darkened, then she sharply raised her prices. I bet she did. Let's see what we get out of Image 3, too. Deep Analysis. Ooh, the old Winter Moon. I really like this card in monocolor decks and some non-monocolor decks. Baldur's Gate. Is there anything I would want to get out of Alchemy Baldur's Gate? Kaladesh, Ikoria, Throne, Theros. OG Dominaria. Well, not OG Dominaria. I guess actually this is the first set Dominaria, even though the plane existed, right? Alright, cool. Well, yeah.